What's going on, guys? JSGC Football here, and we are here for episode 2 of my Premier League transfer updates. Subscribe if you're new around here, that'd be much appreciated. Leave a thumbs up as well. We hit 100 likes on the last video, so if we could do that again, then that would be ace. And also don't forget to let me know your thoughts of these transfers in the comments below. So let's crack on then with this video. We're going to start off first by speaking about Alexandre Lacazette. Got some Arsenal news. He's been released by Arsenal and he has rejoined Lyon in France. He signs for them on a 3-year deal. It does mean that Arsenal have an opening there for an attacker, and we know that Arsenal are having a look at Gabriel Jesus of Manchester City as a replacement. They're working hard to try and make that happen. It's a complicated deal with City's asking price higher than what Arsenal are wanting. There is also interest from around Europe in Gabriel Jesus, including from AC Milan and Real Madrid as well, further complicating Arsenal's transfer there to try and sign Jesus as a potential replacement for Alexandre Lacazette. Now, moving on, we've got some Newcastle news. They have signed Matt Targett this week, the left-back from Aston Villa, for £15 million. They did have him on loan for the second half of the season. They've made that permanent. They've been impressed with him, and they've got a good price there. And to me, this is the type of signings that Newcastle this summer need to be looking for. Good, solid Premier League signings that are going to solidify themselves to make sure that certainly for the long-term future that they're not going to be facing the threat of potential relegation like they did last season. So it'll be interesting to see what other players Newcastle decides to go and have a look at. Now, we've also got some Leeds United news. They have made 2 signings, both from RB Salzburg. Firstly, they've signed Rasmus Kristensen, the 24-year-old Danish right-back. They've signed him for £10 million, and he joins Brenden Aaronson, for the 21-year-old American midfielder who has worked with Jesse Marsch over at Salzburg before, and they both joined Leeds United as Leeds United look to try and have a busy summer for themselves. Managed to stay up by the skin of their teeth last season. Going to be looking for some solid signings to try and help them to stay in the Premier League for next season. Now, moving on, we've got one of the biggest transfers potentially of the summer transfer window brewing, and it comes in the form of Darwin Nunez. Now, Liverpool, they're working on what is believed to be a massive £85 million deal with Benfica to sign Darwin Nunez. Manchester United are also interested in signing him, but it's Liverpool that want him, that are showing the most interest at this stage. And Fabrizio Romano has said Liverpool prepared their opening bid, €80 million, and Liverpool and Benfica now currently speaking. I presume Benfica are happy with that fee. They're just speaking about potential add-ons, as Benfica want that deal to be as high and is worth €100 million. So we could be looking at a potential €80 million fee plus €20 million in add-ons. It's believed 10 million of them add-ons are very achievable. The €10 million on top of that are believed to be not as achievable as the first €10 million. So we're looking at a massive transfer there. And Darwin Nunez would be a very good signing for Liverpool. He's a very good player. He's a good upcoming prospect. He did very well against Liverpool when Liverpool played Benfica in the Champions League. He's a player that knows where the back of the net is, and we face the potential next season of having the Erling Haaland and Darwin Nunez show for Manchester City and Liverpool respectively there. So that's an exciting transfer that is brewing. However, in terms of some outgoings at Liverpool, firstly, Sadio Mane. No real update from my episode 1 Premier League transfer update, with Mane going to Bayern Munich. Bayern did offer £21 million plus £4 million in add-ons. That has been rejected by Liverpool. It's believed then that they've offered £23.5 million plus £6.5 million in add-ons. Again, rejected that deal deal worth £30 million. Sky Sports have said that Liverpool are believed to be looking at around £42.8 million for Sadio Mane. Apparently, as part of their add-ons for Bayern Munich that they've offered Liverpool, they've said that Mane would have to win the Champions League 3 times and the Ballon d'Or 3 times before they pay some of their add-ons. And I just feel like Bayern Munich there having a little bit of a joke with Liverpool with them unrealistic add-ons. I'm a City fan. We've had previous experience with Bayern Munich and the deal with Leroy Sané. They dragged their heels for so long. This is going to go on probably all summer. Eventually, they will buckle if they do want Sadio Mane. So I would say that Liverpool's key here is to be patient. And speaking of Liverpool, they've also announced their retain list this week, and Divock Origi, he isn't having his contract renewed at Liverpool, and he will leave when his contract expires on June 30th of this year. I do wonder where Origi is going to go and what Liverpool are going to do about their plan B now. Seems to be all their eggs going into the Darwin Nunez basket. Now, moving on, we've got an update on Gavin Bazunu. I'm aware that some people might be going, who's that? Well, he plays for Manchester City. He was out on loan at Portsmouth last season. He's had a very good season, so much so that he's been called up to the Ireland squad. He's made that Ireland #1 goalkeeper spot his own, and there's now interest in the Premier League from Gavin Bazunu. Southampton are the team that are working on trying to sign Gavin Bazunu from Manchester City. We know that Fraser Forster, he's left Southampton. He's signed for Tottenham Hotspur, so Southampton are on the lookout for a goalkeeper, and it's believed to be that they're willing to spend up to £11 million for Bazunu to go and join them from Manchester City. That hold upon that deal, City are working on a sell-on fee and a buyback clause. City believe not to be willing to sell Bazunu this summer unless there is a buyback clause included on that. Bazunu apparently has turned down a new contract at Manchester City, which was worth £45,000 per week, as he wants to be a Premier League #1 goalkeeper, which he may well get at Southampton. Now, moving on, we've got an update on James Tarkowski. He's been released by Burnley. He is a free contract after they've been relegated. He has been attracting interest from Newcastle and West Ham. That was according to The Athletic. We know that Newcastle have been interested in him since last January. However, it is believed that Everton are the team that have won the race to sign Tarkowski from Burnley. So it looks like Tarkowski's looking to try and stay in the Northwest. A couple of days ago, he was set for a medical at Everton, as we're waiting for that medical to be completed, all the paperwork sorted, and Everton announcing the signing of James Tarkowski from Burnley. Now, moving on to the final transfer, takes us on to Ibrahim Sangare. He plays for PSV Eindhoven over in the Netherlands. At Manchester United and Chelsea, they want to sign the midfielder. He's got a €35 million release clause. Apparently, he set his heart on a move to England and to the Premier League. That's according to Sky Sports News and Manchester United and Chelsea, both of which have been pretty quiet in the incoming so far in the transfer window, looking to try and get some healthy additions there in midfield. And on a final note, the transfer window now officially is open. It opened on June 9th. It's now officially open for Premier League teams that can sign players, announce players, and add them to their squad. A lot of players, though, are on holiday, but this is a really busy period of the transfer season, and I can't wait to bring episode 3 for you guys, which will be up again soon. So don't forget, subscribe if you're new around here. We have passed 300 subscribers, so the aim now is 500 subscribers. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. We've got plenty more transfer content, plenty more football content coming up here on the JSGC football channel. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out all my links and everything. They're all in the description, including social media and partner channels and everything. Go and check them out and let me know your thoughts of what you made of these transfers in the comments below. And on a last note, please leave a thumbs up as well. We hit 100 likes on the last transfer update. Hopefully we can hit 100 likes on this one as well. That would be much appreciated. And I'll see you guys all again real soon for episode number 3 of my transfer updates for the Premier League. So I've been JSGC Football. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.